up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? We're doing Saros this time. Finished Prog Model earlier today, and Saros just dropped like 8 minutes ago or something. But yeah, let me make sure the stream manager's working, and then we'll get to it. Watch now. W is streaming Saros. Zero things. Wow, haptic feedback's like crazy. For emergency team, looting for resources. And the emergency team.
I did what I had to do. It wasn't my fault.
Sound design is crazy.
The sun is forever.
Say praise the sun.
The sun is forever.
Cool. Alright, I don't know if we should put our camera on the top left or top. Looks like top right's probably best.
Find me, Arthur. I need you.
I know. I need you too. Scan for Sultari signals.
Centauri.
I need to find her on my own.
Doctor Who. Reload. Guns. Map.
What you want. What you need.
Ah, holding old fashioned. What was this over here? Fuck yeah. That's cool.
Nothing stop you.
Good thing to absorb this. It's like I'm absorbing it. Is it a way to like reload? No. That's cool though. Oh. God. So tight. The trigger halfway down. Sick. First actual fight though.
I see you. I know you are near. You are so close now.
Hold on for me. I will find you.
Last fight. Ooh. Off my shield in time. And we almost got him though. Um, I just want to see if there's extreme. Looks like everything is a. It's funny because I just finished Pragmata, and then that's all about the moon, and this is all about the sun. I think it's about a sun. Seems to me.
Function restored.
It's like a action in space. I hope the story. I didn't really like the story of Sure. It was good, but it's just kind of. But hey, I've seen this actor before. The last time I saw him was in Midnight Mass.
He was there.
No? Nice. Sure, let's read stuff. Biomes 02 Passage, a significant structure of alien origin and indeterminate age and purpose, is intact and well protected. While hostile entities inexplicably do not attempt to enter the passage, it has therefore been used as a safe house and staging ground by echelons, echelon or personnel while they search for the missing Soltari colony and/or survivors prior echelon flights. They dubbed it the Passage, as it is their gateway to Carcosa. Unusual technologies have been discovered within the passage, while certain areas of it cannot be. What do I say for hard out things? Cannot be yet be. Yeah. Echelon 4's primary unit will therefore attempt to study and harness the structure. It will be of exceptional value to Soltari. This, isn't the Soltarans Doctor Who aliens? It's the Suntari. They're the Centauri race. Yeah, I think so. It's close though, but
Jerome? Sheridan?
not the team. I like this map. Are we not alone this time? We're not alone this time.
It was promised!
I need to know that I just made the right decision.
It's me, boss.
Haven't seen Tarn since he sabotaged our ship. Thought he was dead. Just like you.
Wait, how long?
Since the last time the sun died.
Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing the eclipse and then...
So Jack.
Tarn was good people. You can come out.
Tarn.
Arjun? Tarn. No. What happened?
Where have you been? And what did you do?
Nothing. I don't know what to tell you, Kate. It feels like I only just left and Tarn jumps me.
You left us here. We've lost people. There's no way to get home, and you think
Kayla,
you can just...
he's returned to us. That is what matters.
Time for this later. Kayla, Stack, go make sure Tarn didn't mess with any other equipment. While Jerome and I deal with this.
Means you too, mate.
Feels a lot different than Returnal.
Arjun, there's a Soltari signal out there. It's our best shot at finding the colony.
Dang, everybody's got it. This is us. From the United Kingdom, I guess we're from Earth. That's cool. Not completely sci-fi. Reporting to Jerome Jackson, and Purser Devraj is part of the echelon for security personnel whose primary role is to resolve unforeseen complications in the Carcosan colony project. Okay, so we're trying to colonize places. Wow, there's so much stuff. This is everybody's database. I guess we probably shouldn't read everything. I think I'm gonna read everything on my own time. Something just locked. Ah.
Let's find our people before that signal disappears. I'll follow when you're ready.
I'll find them and make sure everyone's safe.
I'll just read them on my own time and then I'll give brief summaries. So,
Sheridan. I'm sorry you had to make that call.
My job is to keep my team alive.
What happened to the crew isn't your fault.
Soltari won't agree. Half of us gone, and nothing to show for it.
They won't care once we find the colonists. We've got your back, boss.
So if you get the digital version, you get it, or the digital deluxe version, you get it 2 days early, 3 days early. Yeah, 3 days early. That's why I have to recognize the voice actor on the left. I recognize myself. This is like an actor. Pretty sure. He was in, I remember from Midnight Mass and iZombie. I think it's this guy.
Everyone's hurting. But remember, we've still got a job to do.
Of course we're hurting. Tarn was a friend.
We've lost a lot of friends. I'm just trying to keep the rest alive.
What the hell happened, Jay?
Most wandered off and got themselves killed. Some came back. Different. It's been ugly, Arch.
Okay, so everything resets when the sun dies out. 5 I'm getting.
Plot a route to that Soltari signal.
I want to talk.
Map data corrupted. Marking approximate location.
Tell me you found something.
No colonists yet. Just more ruins and hostiles.
There was civilization here. And now it's just dust.
What do you think happened to them? The builders?
I don't know. I just hope we learn that before it happens to us.
It won't. I won't let it.
Use from Apex.
Is there any way I could join you out there? I feel like I'm rotting in here.
No, not until we know more. What happened to the colonists? Who built that city?
A city?
Well, we don't know anything about it.
The city. Gleaming, rising, screaming.
Stack! What are you on about?
I have seen it. Heard it. Like a dream far beyond these walls.
Maybe you should get some rest.
It's just no shit. I have to kill everyone. Awesome.
Let's find that signal and bring back some good news.
On it, Jay.
That lot in the passage is all that's left of us. And they're ready to break.
Right. Nope. I can't be stunned. Oh, that's just the main objective. Oh. About to play some Doom. I thought I'd say hi before we get started. Nice. Which Doom are you playing? Dark Ages or just other ones?
Jay, do we know anything about this civilization yet?
Whatever it was, it's a graveyard now.
But Soltari said there was nothing.
Focus on the rescue, mate.
Unknown power signature detected. Integration suggested.
We have integrated.
Integrated. Open the path.
Ooh. We got alternative fire. Pull down L2 all the way down. Get this, whatever this farm cannon is. Okay. How do we recharge it? Do we recharge it? You can charge it with projectiles. That's awesome. Ooh. That's a super cool mechanic.
You were gone for days. You really don't remember.
Feels like no time at all.
We kept searching for the colonists the whole time. Odds are looking grim at this point.
No, they're safe, Jerome. Everyone on those ships is safe.
Training for Ultra Nightmare on Eternal. That's crazy. Isn't Ultra Nightmare a one shot? There's that. Just in the 2013. Dude. Resilience. This game looks amazing. Just one life. Die, restart the time game. Sounds fun. Especially like something happens, like your power goes out. Oh god. Oh no! What's this? Got the grapple and whatnot. Get 5 command, 5 resilience, I don't know. At the end of the stream, I think I'm gonna read all this stuff. That's fine. Command. See you later. Yeah, if your game crashes, then especially shuts down. Otherwise, you can resume from the start. Chapter you're on. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's it. Why are you trying to do that? Just for fun? Or is it because you hate yourself?
It's in me. It sees me. It knows me. Soon, they will come for us. And we will bleed. And we will smile.
You played all the Devil May Cries? You like playing those on Dante Must Die? I think that's not this one. That's the Ultimate Madman Challenge. Keep with that. Actually, I have. Yeah, those are probably some of the hardest games I've done. But Sekiro is pretty bad too. DMC3 fight against Virgil. That was bad. Good. Think I could beat this whole game in one run? Yeah, it's so hard. I'm doing it for real. I should have streamed all of them.
Echelon 4 gear.
That's
Confirmed.
Echelon.
Vandalism locked.
I think the one is Echelon. -3 drive. What is got power drive? Yeah. No. Let's read. If we find logs, we should probably read them, right? Bank, X logs. Awake. In the time between eclipses, I find myself again thinking about what I've done, about what I'm going to do next, and I know that none of it is right. That doesn't mean I can stop it. The darkness will chew up the sun and spit it out all over again. I'll wake up with just memories of a dream. Am I the dreamer or the dream? The dream of kings, the dream of my desires, endless and hungry. It's so short now, the time awake. So Jerome, Lena, Arjun, whoever finds this, I'm sorry. I can't change any of it now. Tar. That was the guy at the very beginning. Good luck. Do I follow you? Follow me. Yeah.
Such a small thing. Just a little cut in the right place and boom, no more ship. I fell for them. I really did. The despair as our only way home burned. But I had to do it. Pain is the first step on the path.
I found a log at Tarn's camp. Didn't sound like him anymore. What the hell happened while I was gone?
Just about everyone lost their damn minds.
Didn't really do sound of mine in the beginning of the game either, to be fair. Isn't everything around on Unreal 5 now? Oh!
Jerome, eyes up, we've got trouble.
Now you see the kind of shit I've been dealing with. Best we avoid that thing.
We just don't fight it during the game. We never see it again. We avoid it. Permanent resources from rare value. Armor operations, cool.
I hear it. The voice. owes me a lesson.
Yeah, because they could probably modify it a lot easier, update it easier, and just use it for the next game. Dimensions. What's Expedition 33 make their own?
Soltari weapon detected. Soltari assault rifle. High-speed auto fire.
Oh, yeah.
This was Tarn's favorite.
What happened to Tarn? You Unreal Engine.
Jay, I see a tower.
I haven't seen anything like that. But the ground keeps shifting each time I go back out.
What are you talking about?
This world, mate. Carcosa keeps changing its mind.
Maybe we can find a way to the city.
Big planet, mate. One thing at a time. Find the signal.
Feel a bit more tanky rather than nimble in Returnal. It's not bad for that. I feel like people build some stuff there. What is that? You can melee those guys, right? This one. It's just a one-tap. Now they start you off with a melee attack. Ooh.
Warning. Extreme threat detected.
Ow. Oh, this is Doesn't look like that works too well against the melee attacks. Doesn't look like it could effectively get charged shields off this guy. Quite easily, I guess. And nobody has any chance. I've been playing Hades 2 like non-stop. That's the plan. After every stream, before I get off, I'm gonna read all the databases. Ooh. Where's the sun?
What is this place? Is this some sort of temple? Was that them? The ancients?
Biological evidence required. Iconography depicts a ritual. Context unknown.
It's the eclipse. It's like a time loop going. Sun. Eclipse. This. Yeah. Charged.
Give me a scan.
Unknown technology. Leucinite composite constructed centuries ago.
All the hands on fire reaching for it. To like change the world to be in an eclipse. Interesting. Now I can't contact the ship or my crew. So change the eclipse, hostiles become more dangerous. Fire projectiles. All this in it has
What's with the leucinite?
Energy yield vastly enriched during eclipse.
Better loot, tougher enemies during eclipse.
What the hell happened to that hostile?
Abnormal energy surge. Matching solar conditions.
It's like I can't get a charge off the yellow projectiles.
Inflammatory signal detected. Caution advised. Abnormal biomass detected.
Lots of artifacts. Oh, like I put 2 more artifacts in the inventory. This is not. Looks like I got a lot of corruption.
The bloody eclipse pissed off the entire world.
Are you okay?
Nothing I can't handle, but things are heated.
Back. This loot. I thought there was another blue one. No, it's not. Ah, dang it. I don't got any hops. Maybe these will be jump pads in the future. Maybe I just walk up with it. Yes. Ah, I completely missed. Oh, and then I ran off the cliff. Nice. Ooh. First death after intro, I guess.
How am I here again?
No data for the past 1.3 hours.
Our pick up.
It's good to have you back, Arjun. Thought we'd lost you too.
I can't believe so many are gone.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
Changed? What happened to them?
It was different for each of them. But Alab and Beers, they were so cruel. It was a mercy when they left.
More text box. Briefing Carcosa. Saltari chose Carcosa for colonization due to the presence of leucine, a compound with vast energy potential. Projected annual revenues from extraction delivery to Earth are in the trillions. 3 echelon spacecraft have been dispatched to Carcosa with missions to establish the colony and mining operations. Attention, leucine extraction takes precedence over all other concerns, including personal well-being. Oh, that's messed up. Report amendment. Contact lost with Echelon 1, 2, and 3 personnel. Emergency vessel Echelon 4 dispatched to Carcosa. Mission: locate colonists, resume leucinite exchange. Alright, so we're just mining this planet. Why is it blinking like he's got more to say?
So, how are you, Stag?
Somewhat adrift. A pilot with clipped wings.
You'll be alright once we find the colony. What are you gonna do in the meantime?
Alright, peace
Sheridan
out, Jack.
would have me counting rations and sweeping floors. But I need more. I came here for so much more.
Thanks for stopping by. Echelon Program. Echelon 1, expert pioneer team to establish Carcosan colony and mining sites. Echelon 2, leucinite extraction workforce, thousands of employees. Dang, so there's supposed to be a lot of people here. Echelon 3, civilian settlers for colony operations, hundreds of employees and volunteers. So there's supposed to be a whole city. Echelon 4, emergency crew, investigating total communications failure with Carcosan colony. Includes 4 enforcers for reconnaissance and security purposes. So I'm probably one of the enforcers mentioned. Oh. That's cool. Superior quarters. These icons are just like text logs. Echelon 4, pre-flight psychological assessment, Sheridan Bochard. Observe strengths, authoritative, rational under pressure, people skills. Observe flaws, superiority, complex, rejection, sensitivity. Stack. Observe strengths, highly adaptable, openness to experience. Observe flaws, traits in line, oppositional, defiant disorder. Halo Rhodes. Observe strengths, detail-oriented, inventive, problem solver, highly loyal. Observe flaws, risk of homesickness, history of anxiety. Jerome Jackson. Observe strengths, level-headed, never questions orders. Observe flaws, fatalistic tendencies, possibly unresolved greed. And then redacted. Observe strengths, highly driven when focused, compartmentalizes fear. Observe flaws, prone to distraction, history of substances. Is that me? Am I the redacted? I feel like that. Final interview transcript, Arjun Vibraj. That's me, right? Yeah. Interviewer, why become an enforcer? Raj, it was the natural next step. Doing what I do, but with more meaning, I guess. Interview. Meaning? It's not just about giving meaning, it's about helping people. Does that make you feel good? It's not about that. It's not about me. What is it about? They're really lost. They're in trouble. They need someone to save them. And I just get them to be me. Interview. Oh. These temples are crazy. Crew management briefing. FAD Aldoan only. Do maintain that the colony is still presumed to be active and successful. Emphasize the importance of securing the mining operation of our colonists' well-being. Remind crew that any doubts and concerns should be taken to the designated primary unit rather than disclose the colleagues. Do not refer to the echelon program with any terminology that implies failure to meet expectations. Disclose that there had been no contact with prior echelon missions since redacted. Allow any crew member to engage in reconnaissance without enforcer protection. Alright, so we're supposed to be like, oh, why did you guys stop talking? But is this the foreigner crew? Please go. I'm so excited to learn mystery. Apple is not. It's the returnal ended up being kind of like a simple explanation.
There you are. This is the least of our concerns. I know. Hey. Whatever keeps you going, Sebastian. What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
It's not supposed to.
Keeping people safe.
Trying to fight. Got an assault rifle in my hand.
How's things been for you with all this?
Same as ever, my friend.
Though, I have missed your company. But you're all right. So few of us left now.
I could rage about what I've lost. And what I deserve.
But to what end? Sounds like you've given up.
Not at all. I chose a different dream. That's all. When you were away, what were you looking for, Arjun?
For something that makes sense. A clue, a reason, you know?
Sure. I hope you find what you need out there.
I like people, so it's gonna be like what we're doing in Hades too. Just every time we return, talk to everyone, and then set out on another mission. Once we die, we'll be in the stream. Assuming there's probably gonna be a lot more auto saves though.
Okay, I've got core functions online, but without access to a Solitary network, our primary unit is a shadow of what it should be.
Not such a bad thing. We need help, not corporate oversight.
Oh, it'll still have plenty to say. You know what these things are like.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, Enforcer loadout protocols are good to go.
At last. Over to you, Arjun.
All right. Let's have it, Primary.
Interface for loadout calibration, Enforcer Devraj.
Okay, armor matrix. Separation. Stats. Data bank. Armors. Custiote. So this is this one. Look to flashy gold. do like this one. It's like astronaut colors. I feel like I should match everyone. The aesthetic for a little bit. Is this God of War? Are they all PlayStation based ones? This is totally God of War. This is totally great. What's this called? Oh, Midgard. So Ghost Yote, Midgard, Death Stranding. Astra. I don't know which one this would be. It's not like Astra or anything. Can't think of it. Let's Alright. Command is shields. It's power weapon usage. Now we're gonna have to get more leucinite. Really read all. I'm gonna read all the text logs. Audio logs, of course, we just listened to on the spot. We'll read some of this at the end of the stream. Biomes, hostiles, weapons. What streams?
You okay with Primary taking charge?
I have to be. It's an asset we can't squander.
It knows protocol, but it doesn't know people. We still need you.
Your absence has been noted, Enforcer Devraj.
I was out there searching for our people.
Attempting recovery of company assets. File amended. Log your findings and deposit acquired resources. Everything on this world is Soltari property.
Sheridan says finding the colonists is my priority.
Soltari regulations supersede Commander Bouchard.
Soltari isn't here. That's why they sent us.
I am primary. I am Soltari.
We're gonna have to fight you, huh? I feel like we will. I have time.
Talk to Primary yet?
I've checked in, yeah.
When we landed, I was looking forward to his help. But now, it's jabbering on about Soltari regulations while we bury our dead.
We don't have to do what it says. Who's gonna tell us otherwise?
This actor was in Haunting the Blind Manor. Got a bunch of yellow objectives. It's just Flashing one side those. Nope. I wish there's an icon telling me like, oh, you have something to say. Let's go.
This is different. All of it.
Map data unregistered. Resetting.
We haven't had a better lead than this yet. Make it count, Arjun.
I know I screwed up earlier, but I'll find them. Trust me.
That's something you'll need to earn.
I don't want to do this though.
There's something wrong with this place.
I was there when Beers walked himself off a cliff. He stared at the sun until he hit the ground. Something's wrong with this world, mate. We need to protect the others from it.
Let's kill the ball in one shot. Got a trophy for it. I was trying to get the trophy for Returnal, but there's so much RNG on the logs. Aliens are sure cool though. Kind of like organic, mechanical type too. I wonder if they were human. So command is shields. Drive is powered. I don't like my movement slip roll fire. Like all fire is only good if it's like just the one shot. Damaging thing.
Tell me, why did Beers do it?
He didn't make much sense by then. Kept babbling about a beach. No, a shore. That's what he said. He was looking for a shore.
I love super fun combat.
Earlier, you were gone a long time, Arch. You really don't remember anything?
Nah, just the eclipse. Then I was back in the passage.
Seems like every eclipse, someone else breaks.
You seem to be holding up all right.
Yeah, well, my worries are my own.
Every time I die, somebody loses their mind.
This is Alabalawan from Echelon 4. Day 5 on Carcosa. I've left the others behind. They've been useless since Bierce died. They're blind to what's right in front of them. A treasure trove of technology. Value beyond anything we projected in the Lucenite venture.
No one said what happened to A-Lab.
For good reason. The bloke's poison, mate. Bloody Soltari suits.
You think he's alive?
Dunno. Don't care.
Yeah, he'd probably turn evil. That's what some those guys usually go. Blinded by hubris. Turn into a monster. Oh, it was an either or situation.
No sign of Bierce or Lab. I found a camp, presumably Tarn's. He built something here. An, offering. Well, a shrine. It's madness. But the longer I look at it... God. What did you find out there, Tarn?
I think Lena might still be alive.
I was just telling Bierce I knew she was okay.
Bierce is dead. You told me that.
He was just... nothing, mate. Must be hearing things.
Everybody's losing their mind. Definitely's got that returnal formula. But I think I'm liking this story a lot more. It's more of a crazy sci-fi one. No parasites to put on our bodies though. Little cute pest to fight. Oh gosh. I need this guy to shoot me with the... Damage. Gosh. Let this guy gather energy and shoot a giant rocket out of the hand. It shows our keys on the bottom right.
Is there a way forward besides that?
No alternate paths detected.
Out the eclipse. Total eclipse of the heart.
How does this thing work?
Insufficient data.
Ooh, I don't want to lose an island hit. Worth it. That one.
Bierce again. So far away.
Jay, you know he's gone.
But I keep hearing him.
Oh, drive is loose in that game. Nice two families. Okay, so it's a good trade-off.
Sheridan wants me back out on the ridge. She talks like it's just routine, but I see the guilt in her eyes. She thinks it's a death sentence. Maybe she's right. We're not equipped to deal with those things out there. We're just a support team. But I don't know. I feel good, you know? I feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Wait, weaker ether. What's that? Prominence. I don't know. It's just... That's my... use craft on that thing. Ooh. Sounds in this game are so good. Dexlog, on ahead. Jay, columns are down. We'll be fine. It's just me now. Power took off a couple of days ago. Didn't say where. Told you he wasn't ready. Seems like the only way off the bridge is going underground. That suits me just fine. Don't worry about me. There's no one better. Ooh.
I'm guessing I can't break that.
Confirmed. Extreme kinetic energy required.
attacked the wrong one. Ooh. I like how what's it called? The collectible stuff is almost the same color as the damaging stuff. Man, we're almost dead. Smart though. So matter. Oh, hey. Drive for reduced maximum. Music is so sick.
Zoltari holocache detected.
Activate holocache.
Delaware still won't hear anyone's concerns. The mission's the mission until we hear otherwise. I guess purpose is good, even if it seems absurd. I worry more about Micah. Sometimes I catch him staring at nothing, into the black. He says he can hear something. The others think he's losing it, but I think he's just scared.
I'll find you. That's
Faye. Okay. So you're here to come rescue your wife, secret lover. Ooh. Keep wanting to tap R1 to dodge, because I think that's the button then. Is it the button for Hades? No, it's for Pragmata, which I just finished today, so hopefully I'll just get used to it.
Spatial distortion ahead. Unknown technology. Tracing readings from a previous location.
A shortcut. I'll take all the help I can get.
It's hard to use during the eclipse because there's so much unblockable projectiles. Maybe it'll be easier in boss mode or something. Oh gosh.
Residue of biomass matches earlier scans.
That was pathetic. Yeah, I think that. I don't think I would manage to block that with the shield. Oh, so good here. What's this?
Signal leads underground. I've found a tunnel leading there.
Careful, Arch. We have no idea what else is down there.
I just need to keep going. I'm close, Jay.
I should have kept going. Let's see what else is over there. Awesome. Aw, man. Ow. Jump over that one. Ooh! I didn't get my dash back. But... Okay, so yeah. Against the bosses, that shield charge is nice. You get your high power rocket arm. Oh, 50% loss of loosen. Oh, so that means I can return back alive? Interesting. Death penalty, lose 50%. That's crazy. So you can return home without dying. Maybe after a boss gives you the option to come back. Alright. Well, so we're now 40 minutes in. I think we're going to read all the databank stuff before we end the stream. So let's do it. Starting with the resources. Enforcer armor. Midweight survival and combat suit which balances protection and agility. Soltari Enforcer armor has many variants depending on usage scenario, but the Echelon 4 model has been tuned for the specific demands of the Carcosan environment. Every suit of Enforcer armor is fitted to a particular Enforcer's physique and biofunction, and therefore cannot be used in any other operative. Standard armor design includes localized power generation, blink movement acceleration, enhanced damage shielding, auto mapping, swappable weapon mounts, and a function-limited Soltari armor intelligence focused on environmental analysis. Armor's modular design means additional functionality and attachments are possible, even beyond pre-approved Soltari devices and weapons. For example, Enforcers should discuss any such requirements with their designated primary unit. In addition, previously mentioned functionality, Enforcer Armor's onboard generator is capable of transmuting energy-rich sources such as gas into semi-permanent ability. Okay, so there's decryption progress to learn like what these redacted words are. Integrity governs overall levels of damage absorption, increasing this function heightens Enforcer durability, and the ability to survive hostile encounters. Power dictates maximum available energy levels and energy recharge speed. This energy is used by specialized power weapons, increasing it improves their lethality. Drive affects efficiency of harvesting run sources, including from defeated hostiles. Increasing it enables the user more rapidly improve other armored functionality. Additional information needed for further description. Okay, so you can learn more and more stuff. Cool. Alright, data. Is this one already? Leucinite, naturally occurring mineral exclusive to Carcosa, whose unique chemical nature generates significant energy. Even small quantities of the leucinite can power any given piece of equipment for potentially years, or alternatively, massively increase power output and/or efficiency, like a little mini sun. Once successfully returned to Earth, a kilogram would meet a city's energy needs for almost a decade, while its fuel potential means Soltari vessels could reach more worlds than ever believed possible. Theoretically, it is even plausible that leucinite acquisition is the overriding purpose of the Carcosan project. Its energy potential is no known equal. Once returned to Earth, it will act as an immediate accelerator to human progress. As Soltari sole patent holder and export revenue will reach the trillions from day one. All other concerns on Carcosa are therefore secondary. And these fools are super greedy. Halcyon, the ethereal substance which has been classified as a resource, in the absence of more appropriate categorization. Halcyon exposure has been found to trigger an erratic activation of memories in enforcers, and an attendant degree of warm, nostalgic sentiment. Not all of these memories correlate to known death. Concerning affected personnel, it is most likely that these are instead the memories of pleasant but long forgotten. Halcyon therefore offers possible therapeutic usage in the longer term in the here and now. In the here and now, the ability to make the intangible tangible makes it a highly potent and mutable raw material, with the potential to significantly alter and improve enforcer equipment and capabilities. It's like physical manifestation of dreams. Use them to improve weapons. Artifacts scattered across the Carcosan environment are items which, when fitted and processed by Enforcer armor, result in significant modification and enhancements of usability. These artifacts are relics of former Carcosan society, most likely. They're offered as incentives or rewards for protected. Some artifacts map directly to armor functionality, for instance, improving speed, repair, resource acquisition, efficiency, while others have unforeseen effects. This includes short-term immunity, negative effects on hostiles, and changes to shield behavior. Artifacts are little understood, but extremely powerful. Solitary considers them to be a priority area of research. That's interesting. I like how they're explaining everything. returnal, all that stuff. It's just stuff. You know. Weapons. The Eruptor hand cannon. Eruptor hand cannon was not originally a Solitary development. It began as a popular and quickly outlawed street modification of the Solitary marksman hand cannon, specializing in incapacitating. I was like, we're not decapitating people. Incapacitating hostiles with a single salvo of the entire magazine. The Eruptor can be devastatingly effective at close range. As the notoriety of this modification grew despite efforts to contain it, Solitary decided to seize opportunity, patenting an improved design and including it in its official catalog. This facilitated pursuing legal action against redacted, while also rehabilitating the Eruptor's public image, thanks to significant improvements in both safety and reliability. The prominence. This is cool. This is like magic. One of the most unexpected discoveries on Carcosa is the class of weaponry alien design, which is able to attach itself physically to Enforcer armor and then tap directly into the Solitary shield's regenerative power supply. Functionality, the prominence can be considered analogs to a rocket-propelled grenade launcher, but no obvious combustible material has been identified. Instead, it directly transmutes energy into a cage of smart rifle. Smart rifle houses a series of technical augments, improving both the basic Rampage firing module and supporting an alternative payload of autonomous drone projectiles, which seek out hostile targets and get further augmented with a adapted. These technical augments allow the user to focus on mobility and defensive position without compromising weapon uptime. Okay, so you can, for that alternate fire, you can shoot from like behind rocks and stuff. That's cool. Smart rifle is most effective in complex terrain and against small or fast-moving targets, however, it lacks extreme damage potential of other Solitary armaments. I don't know, I like tactical rifle arose from attempts to increase the potency of the Solitary assault rifle single target focused Rampage module by adaptively capturing recoil energy. The tactical rifle can achieve unrivaled firing rate, although sustained fire is required to reach peak efficiency. Against terrestrial targets, it was deemed an inefficient and even wasteful weapon. Even the most robust subjects reacted. The need to be prepared for all plausible eventualities on Carcosa, however, warranted a return to service. Oh, back too far. Voice. Yeah, let's check out these hostels. Custodian. Cool. Hovering mechanical unit whose original purpose is yet to be determined, possibly a maintenance or tactic role, but has fallen back on default defensive programming in the absence of its creators. That such a high number of custodians persists so long after the apparent collapse of civilization which designed them confirms the use of materials and power sources far beyond even Solitary capabilities. The custodian betrays no signs of advanced machine intelligence, and therefore is not equal to Solitary primary unit, but is remarkably responsive and nimble for a machine of its size class. Further study is required to identify the role played by its oddly organic seeming tendrils, but it's likely they perform a sensory role as well as aiding in locomotion. I thought that was a T. Aiding with locomotion and yeah, those are freaky looking. All of them are freaky looking. These are just looks like turrets. Guardian. Unlike so many other remnants of Carcosa's previous civilization, Guardian's intended purpose is not remotely cryptic, hence its name. Is a stationary defensive unit and therefore very limited in function. However, as well as dealing significant damage from afar, Guardian's placement can be used to lure threats into the open, but they might be negated by other means. Note, Guardians may be equipped with an array of different weaponry, each requiring a different response. Data Flexion. Airborne predator native to Carcosa, the Flexion strives to avoid direct entanglement with its prey and instead harasses from the periphery. Usually its primary and like appendage is also used to protect its mouth, and providing thick bone-like armor to otherwise vulnerable point of ingress. Absence of a connecting limb presumably reduces its overall weight to. There is a hand on his face. Is that what it is? Yeah. Crazy. Are those the ones that charge you? Sunflare. Oh, these are the. One of the Carco system ecosystem's apex threats. Highly aggressive and highly destructive. This is their key predator. Is likely a little surprised that the likes of the Osteoma are heavily armored and adapted as they are. So the Sunflare possesses a dangerous energy and mission ability common to Carcos and fauna. Particular care should be taken to avoid short-range encounters with it. The sessious claws and fangs tear through armor like tissue. No doubt an evolutionary necessity here. It's furthermore able to gouge debris from the environment and hurl it lethally towards its would-be prey. Given the mounting evidence that many native Carcosan species were at some point eradicated by the fallen empire, why something as dangerous and belligerent as the Sunflare would have been allowed to remain is a conundrum. It presents a significant threat even to the most advanced alien technology hitherto seen here. Working theory, in the absence of others, is that containing or overcoming a Sunflare was seen as a demonstration of great prowess or a test of power and bravery, something akin to a gladiatorial contest against bears and lions, offers possible insight into the values of this lost society, methods of entertainment. I think it's that they transform into monsters, right? Osteoma. These guys jumping around. Highly mobile and well-armored carcass and quadruped, which is deadly at close quarters. Faint comparisons can be drawn to the earth bear or rhinoceros, although the osteomouse sustained speed and intensity of attack is more akin to big cat behavior. It should be noted that its head breaks into sections during certain solar activity, which suggests some genetic kinship with the rupture family. Forcers should also be aware that the osteoma has limited long-range engagement abilities and that it seems unable to attack while charging. Eclosion. Native ground-based fauna with extremely rapid locomotion, compounding most automated targeting systems. Furthermore, the eclosion will place itself out of sight wherever possible, therefore frustrating. Pursuit of this highly agile hostile is further complicated by its ability to eject eruptive biomass pods that will then target nearby threats, thereby rendering its immediate area significantly more hazardous. Fortunately, the eclosion itself lacks a direct means of attack, so it's relatively easy to dispatch once cornered. Yeah, those guys are cool. They're kind of fun to fight. Shoot little pods and they explode, but they're like not too easy to steer clear of. Imagine the high. These are the exploding suicide ones. Vessel, an granite herbivore, and an organic and apparently native Carcosian life form, which is capable of self-combustion upon encountering a threat. This is likely a defensive measure to protect as yet seen hive or protected, akin to individual bees self-sacrificing in order to safeguard their colony. Vessels demonstrate no apparent consciousness, but react purely instinctively. Individually, they present little threat to a trained enforcer, but in large numbers they can swarm high lethality. Okay, all the enemies we ran through so far. The boss. To the biomes. Carcosan eclipse. Saltari was not aware of the frequent but periodic eclipse visible from the surface of Carcosa, although certain gravitational irregularities were detected in long-range scans. Soon after Echelon's fourth's arrival, it became apparent that the eclipse exercises a powerful effect upon Carcosa as a whole, even during the Saros period between eclipse cycles. So that's what it's called. Saros is the period in between eclipses. The native creatures are noticeably mad in its effects, but furthermore, visible physiological change occurs in many of them. Likely that the entire Caucasan ecosystem is somehow attuned to the regular eclipse cycle has dictated both the behavior and evolution of all life on it. Early evidence suggests that some such effects are observable in humans. Solitary personnel should be careful to avoid prolonged exposure. We read the passage. The Shattered Rise. Echelon 4. Echelon 4 personnel's first experience in Carcosa. This was the expected location of the Solitari colony. Expectation has unfortunately been confounded. The Shattered Rise is a rocky and mountainous region in which the planet's native and highly aggressive creatures run wild, but shockingly also contains multiple structures and remnant technology built by hitherto unidentified artifacts. The area has already claimed the lives of multiple Echelon 4 personnel. Is that it? Is that it? No, we still gotta go roll the good dog. Sir, nice. Okay, Soltari. This is called personnel. Soltari, okay. One of Earth's largest corporations, boasting millions of employees across the globe. Worlds far beyond. Like, alien. Soltari products and services have a place in every walk of life, but at the forefront of its current interest is deep space exploration and settlement. Soltari has had great success in expanding into the solar system, but only by looking to other habitable worlds can humanity's growing needs truly be met. For Soltari's efforts, humanity will roll set out in primary machine roll. Soltari regulator Echelon 4. The latest edition of the Soltari intelligence included as a standard on all Echelon craft. The primary unit serves as both a comprehensive remote repository and an adjudicator of Soltari regulations. It has a limited replication facility. It's able to create enhanced equipment and armaments for authorized users, as well as coordinate the construction efforts of build-out drones for Soltari installation. Does that mean we're gonna get to build different parts of our bases? That's cool. Primary unit is intended to work in tandem with human commanders in order to ensure both unwavering adherence to Soltari priorities and sustained crew well-being. However, it is the ultimate authority for command decisions and mission structures and ensures all personnel adhere to Soltari interests. Primaries 1 through 3 are exact replicas of each other. However, the unit sent with Echelon 4 running a pre-release version of later software due to the expedited nature of the mission, and such occasional redacted end behavior may be observed. So this one's an experimental primary. They gave us one that's not even been tested. That's great. Alright, Echelon 4, following failure to establish remote communications with any of the previous Echelon flights, and therefore great uncertainty about the success of the colony effort, an emergency crew has been dispatched aboard Echelon 4 to investigate and resolve any unforeseen difficulties of cargo systems. Echelon 4 the ship. 4-strong contingent of enforcers will perform reconnaissance and, where necessary, security interventions in order to locate and safeguard the Soltari colony. Mission oversight and support will be provided by Commander Sheridan and the latest primary model. That's the girl. Arjun, that's me. UK reporting to Jerome Jackson, Enforcer Devraj is part of the Echelon 4 security personnel. His primary role is to resolve unforeseen complications in the Carcosan colony. Devraj has worked in security for most of his adult life, principally for minor corporations. Although this is his first off-world posting, he has extensive combat and reconnaissance experience. It's highly recommended by Enforcer Jackson, with whom he has worked in multiple field operations on. Devraj demonstrates singular focus during off-world training. His determination and redacted put him at the head of his gator? Conjure? I don't think I've seen head of his gator, and therefore qualified him for accelerated echelon mission placement. for which he had repeatedly petitioned. So he's been trying to get on this mission because he knows his wife is one of the other echelons. Wife, I don't know. Love Devraj's note is to have redacted, but this is not considered a significant factor. We got Tarn, this guy who tried to kill us, he sabotaged everything, right? Yeah. He's from the UK as well. Cool junior enforcer, Echelon 4, date unknown. Tarn is the least experienced of Echelon 4's and force personnel, having hitherto operated only on defense assignments on Earth. However, he proved exemplary during off-world training, noted to be especially dedicated to safeguarding non-combat staff. Ego and/or thrill-seeking is common amongst enforcers, but Tarn demonstrates a keen understanding of the bigger picture of Soltari, gains a steady, cautious demeanor. Sucks to be wild. However, it is strongly recommended that Tarn only enters the field in the company of more senior enforcer. Indeed, in the event that the Carcosan colony cannot be immediately located, his limited experience in circumspect nature means he is best used as an in situ defensive presence rather than sent on scouting assignments. Tarn's a newbie, but he's level-headed. We had to shoot him, which he'll probably become alive again, because why am I the only one coming alive? Sheridan, our leader, right? Crew commander, Echelon 4. Canadian, birthday. That's a lot of letters for a birthday. Bochard is the 30. Hey, I'm 30. No, she's not 30. She's a 30-year-old vet. She's 30-year veteran. I'm like, she looks older than 30. Bochard is a 30-year veteran of the Soltari space program. Having spent her entire adult life dedicated to it, she has been in leadership positions for almost a decade. Her record is exemplary. No recorded complaints from superiors, colleagues, or subordinates, save for deck. She has had command responsibility for multiple missions on Earth and within the local star system. The Echelon 4 deep space posting is her first without direct Soltari oversight. Such, the designated primary unit supersedes Bochard's authority and may overrule her decisions whenever they are deemed to exceed mission parameters. So, primary is the one in charge, the robot. Rome, Echelon, Principal Enforcer, Echelon. This guy's still alive, right? No? Australia. Yeah, I think he's still with the Principal Echelon. Okay. That's the other guy I talked to. That's the guy I talked to on the radio, right? Yeah. Extensively battle-tested both on and off-world. Both the public and private defense sectors, Enforcer Jackson was a priority choice for the Echelon program. Jackson was originally selected for Echelon 1, but unfortunately personnel circumstances prevented him from joining until the fourth flight. He demonstrates impeccable emotional control during crisis situations and has a track record of inspiring uncommon loyalty in his colleagues and subordinates. Jackson now leads the small enforcer contingent aboard Echelon 4, ranked second to Sheridan Bochart. I think he's the one who vouched for me too, right? Yeah, Jackson. Stack, this guy, senior pilot. Nationality redacted. Why? Birthday redacted. I like how it actually says redacted for those things. The other ones just like hieroglyphics. No doubt. Stack has served as a pilot on a large number of space flights for decades, proving themselves to be highly dependable and resilient. They have no remaining familial or adapted ties on Earth, and are therefore well equipped to cope with the likely indefinite nature of travel to Carcos. Military with Soltari flight systems past and present is also second to none. For this reason, a propensity towards minor contravention of personal regulations has been unofficially. Once on Carcosa, Stack will serve for supplying reconnaissance and supply runs. Should this prove impractical, however, their experience in ground operations is concerningly limited, so he's pretty much useless. Gosh darn it, Stack. Hopefully we can find something to find. Okay, and Kayla's still here. She's chilling. She's very anxious. She's freaking out. Principal engineer, Echelon 4, USA. She's from exceptionally well qualified and intelligent, but a relative newcomer to Solari's extrasolar interests. Rhodes has never left Earth orbit, and in most cases disqualify her from admission to the Echelon program. However, a special exception has been made due to as noted, Rhodes possesses a keen scientific mind. She is also a highly creative lateral thinker, making her a vital asset to a potentially fast-changing and uncertain situation on Coruscant surface. Commander Primary Unit have, however, been directed to carefully monitor Rhodes' emotional state. She doesn't seem to be emotionally sound. Fierce. This guy is dead. Field medical specialist. With significant off-world experience, Beers has been assigned to the Echelon 4 with the expectation that Forcer personnel may encounter hostile environment. Prior Carcosian settlers may be in need of a significant assistance. Pierce's high level of self-belief is a matter of record, but judged to be an asset in emergency circumstances wherein second opinions or access to comprehensive medical supplies are not available. Support from Kayla Rhodes and primary Nanos replication facility, he may be able to devise interim treatments using the local flora. Please note, however, that Beers is not qualified to explore the wilds of Carcosa. He's the one who jumped, right? So he stared up. Yeah, staring up. Lena's looking for. Lena's out there somewhere, still alive, believed to be alive. Associated, of course, association. She's another constant specialist with extensive experience in untamed territories both across and beyond Earth. Pfeffer is particularly well. What? Pfeffer is particularly well suited to long-term survival. Is that like her last name? And resource retrieval in the event that the Carcosan colony is found to have failed. So nominally, reporting to Enforcer Jackson is accepted that Pfeffer. Why does she have two different names? Lena Pfeffer. Why did say that instead of just Lena? Pfeffer works best alone, and when used her own initiative, indeed, her title bellies that she is the most senior in first board echelon. But she is highly resistant to any management and has refused promotion on multiple occasions. Despite eschewing career norms in this way, Pepper's loyalty to Solitari is not in doubt. So she's like, I don't want to be in charge. But she's a badass, so we think she's alive. A-Lab. Is this guy also alive or dead? Oh, she tells you like what their situation. These are just backstories. They're deal right now. Adalwin serves as Sultan. Why don't we get their first and last name? Because his name is Allah, but in the description they say Adlama, just not. Okay. He's also from the UK. A lot of United Kingdom people. Is the gaming development company from there? No. Alright. Adlawin serves as Solidari's executive vice president of distance equity, taken the unusual step of personally relocating to Carcosa to directly oversee and, if necessary, fracture the Lucenite retrieval initiative. His initiate. Oh, this is the guy who, like, oh, this guy's. I hope he's dead because he's an asshole. The suit. Yeah, since his initiatives exceed all other priorities. Bradley operates independently of the other Echelon 4 personnel and has authority to override command and even primary decisions. So he's the one who's really in charge. Nobody's going to follow him. He's a businessman asshole. Once the emergency situation is resolved and the mission becomes administrative in nature, Alhub will take full operational command from Commander Sheridan. house, so we're the emergency crew, and then we fix everything. Command goes over to him, but nothing will. Conversely, Adloan is expected to heed enforcer advice in the event of immediate life-threatening circumstances. He thrives in the boardroom, is therefore ill-suited to hazardous operations. However, this may prove difficult for Adloan, so he's stubborn. Crypto bro who's stubborn. Okay, and then Echelon 3, the previous one. Yeah, other stuff. Why are these way down at 20? Echelon 3, a mid-sized craft carrying several hundred civilian settlers. It's compromised non-essential workers, small business owners, wealthy passengers with personal interest, planetary relocation, and a small number of volunteers who have agreed to lifelong solitary service in exchange for basic lodgings. Echelon 3 therefore represents the intent to transform Cosa into a true second home for humanity. Cool. How do we get to this planet in the first place? How do we send these echelons all the way to here? What's it called? One of them called Lumen. That's not it, right? That's from a different game. Wait. Lucenite. It's because they're close. Alright, Echelon 2, the largest vessel sent to Carcosa. The Echelon 2 contains thousands of Saltari employees intended to compromise the Lucenite extraction and exportation workforce. They also bring with them all the prefab materials and nano-replicators required to rapidly erect the habitants and facilities required to live full, healthy lives for the duration of their employment on Carcosa. So this is workforce, the main workforce. Construction. The miners and construction, pretty much, which is most of the people. Okay, Echelon 1, a small vessel containing a handful of pioneers intended to establish the foundations of the Carcosan colony. Amongst their number are various scientific and engineering experts. Was a commander and primary unit. Ensure the eventful colony's ongoing compliance with Saltari protocol and requirements. There's pretty much just. Alright, that's everything. It's my voice, pretty much. Professor. And yeah. Excited to play more tomorrow. I'm gonna start my mornings with a coffee, and I usually do a round of Ghost Quixote. Then it's 80s 2, and then we'll do this, and then we might play Phasmophobia with a friend. Can we? Is there a save? Oh, what did I do? Nope. I accidentally started a new game. I thought it was saved because it said there. It said activate. I don't want to activate it. Saves. You gotta be kidding me. Did I can't even get to the. Okay, now we can. I was like, what? Game. That's interesting though. It's like start new game? No, activate. That's such a misleading thing to do. So you can be doing 3 different runs. That's cool. Okay, seems cool. Okay, so yeah, if you want to catch me live, well, thanks for sticking with me too, reading through all that. It's cool to know the lore of games. I'm interested in the game. Best believe I'll be reading the stuff. Alright, so if you want to catch me live, twitch.tv/NW. Otherwise, you can find all my videos up on youtube.com/@Barry_best. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.